Nikola Tesla. A man of mystery, a genius far ahead of his time. To this day, his name echoes through the corridors of science and history, surrounded by brilliance, and by secrets. Tesla was born in 1856, in the small village of Smiljan, in what is today Croatia. He entered the world on a stormy summer night, lightning flashing across the sky, thunder shaking the earth. His mother claimed it was a sign that her son was destined to bring light to the world. Tesla's father was a strict Serbian Orthodox priest, hoping his son would follow him into the church. But Nikola was different. From a young age, he showed extraordinary talents in mathematics and engineering. He possessed a photographic memory, capable of solving complex problems entirely in his mind, without ever writing down a single line of calculation. As a boy, Tesla was struck by strange visions and vivid hallucinations. Shapes of light would appear before his eyes, ideas would flow into his mind like lightning itself. What others feared, he embraced. He believed these visions were the sparks of invention. Illness nearly claimed his life in his youth. But surviving the ordeal gave Tesla an even greater determination. He vowed to dedicate his life to science, and to harnessing the hidden forces of nature for the benefit of humanity. This vow would carry him across the ocean, to America. In 1884, at the age of 28, Nikola Tesla arrived in New York City. He carried with him little more than a letter of introduction, a dream, and the determination to make his mark on the world. He quickly found himself working under one of the most famous inventors of the time, Thomas Edison. At first, Edison and Tesla seemed destined to create wonders together. Edison admired Tesla's talent, and Tesla admired Edison's achievements. But their partnership was short-lived. Edison promised Tesla a reward of $50,000 if he could improve the efficiency of Edison's electrical generators. With tireless effort, Tesla succeeded. But when he asked for his payment, Edison laughed and dismissed him, saying, "You don't understand our American sense of humor." Betrayed and humiliated, Tesla walked away. And so began one of the greatest rivalries in scientific history, the War of Currents. Edison championed direct current, a system safe over short distances, but weak and impractical for powering entire cities. Tesla, on the other hand, believed in alternating current, a system that could transmit electricity across vast distances with incredible efficiency. The battle was fierce. Edison launched a brutal propaganda campaign against Tesla's AC system, staging public demonstrations where he electrocuted animals to prove its dangers. Newspapers spread fear. Politicians debated. The public was caught in the middle. But Tesla pressed forward, determined to prove the superiority of his invention. In 1893, at the Chicago World's Fair, Tesla and his partner George Westinghouse lit the entire exposition with alternating current. The world was astonished. Edison's direct current was finished. Tesla had won. The future of electricity would forever be shaped by his vision. Yet victory came with a price. Edison's allies were powerful. Enemies began to circle. And while Tesla's name rose to fame, whispers of danger and mistrust followed him everywhere. After the triumph of alternating current, Tesla continued to push the boundaries of science. He moved his experiments to Manhattan, building laboratories where he could explore electricity in ways the world had never seen. In 1891, he invented the Tesla coil, a device capable of producing extremely high voltages at high frequencies. This invention allowed him to experiment with wireless transmission of electricity, lighting lamps without wires, transmitting signals, and creating spectacular demonstrations that amazed audiences. In 1898, in Madison Square Garden, Tesla showcased a remarkable invention, a small, unmanned boat controlled remotely by radio waves. The crowd watched in disbelief as the boat moved across the water, seemingly by magic. This was one of the first practical demonstrations of remote control technology, a precursor to modern drones and space probes. By 1899, Tesla had relocated to Colorado Springs, where he built the largest Tesla coil in the world. Here, he conducted daring experiments with wireless energy transmission, generating artificial lightning that reached up to 40,000 feet in the sky. Neighborhoods lost power, and electrical equipment was damaged, yet Tesla's demonstrations proved that electricity could be transmitted through the air. Tesla realized that the Earth itself could conduct energy. He believed it was possible to transmit electrical power anywhere in the world without wires, providing free energy to humanity. But his vision was not welcomed by everyone. In the early 1900s, Tesla partnered with financier J.P. Morgan to build a massive wireless transmission tower at Wardenclyffe, Long Island. The tower, standing 57 meters high, was designed to send electricity and information across the globe. Tesla envisioned a world where power was abundant, free, and wireless. However, rumors began to circulate about another project, the so-called death ray. Tesla's concept, which he called teleforce, was designed to direct concentrated energy at distant targets, theoretically capable of stopping armies or aircraft. Media outlets sensationalized it as a weapon that could kill tens of thousands at once. Tesla always denied these claims. He insisted that his invention could not be used to harm people at a distance, physics simply would not allow it. He had never built a fully operational death ray. Yet, intelligence agencies and world powers took note. FBI documents later confirmed that Tesla's ideas and papers were considered highly sensitive, especially during the rise of Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. Financial support for Wardenclyffe dried up. Morgan withdrew funding, fearing that free energy would destroy his empire. Tesla's tower was never completed, and the ambitious project was dismantled. Disillusioned and financially ruined, Tesla retreated from public life. Despite these challenges, Tesla never stopped dreaming. He continued working on wireless energy, communications, and innovations that would shape the future. But as years passed, he grew more isolated, living alone in the New Yorker hotel, surrounded by notebooks filled with ideas the world might never see. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla passed away quietly in his room at the age of 86. His death was attributed to a heart attack. Yet rumors persisted. Had he been silenced because of his revolutionary inventions? Documents later recovered by the FBI fueled speculation about his secret projects and their potential to change the course of history. Tesla left behind no fortune, no empire, only ideas, blueprints, and dreams of a better world. He had lived for humanity, knowledge, and discovery, not wealth. His legacy is the electricity that lights our cities, the technology that drives our machines, and the vision of a world connected by energy. When thousands gathered at St. John the Divine Cathedral for his funeral, they celebrated not the man's wealth, but his brilliance. Nikola Tesla's true inheritance to humanity was not material, it was imagination, innovation, and the belief that the impossible can be achieved.